If you've ever met a Gemini, chances are you've walked away thinking, wow, there's just something about them. They're not easy to pin down one moment. They're making you laugh with their razor-sharp wit. The next, they're diving deep into a thoughtful conversation about life, art, or the latest world event. That's the beauty of Gemini. They're full of contradictions. And that's exactly what makes them unforgettable. Born between May 21st and June 20th, Geminis are ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, intellect, and speed. This influence gives them their quick minds, restless energy, and magnetic charm. But beyond the stereotypes of being two-faced or indecisive, lies something much deeper. Gemini is the Zodiac's living embodiment of adaptability and curiosity. Let's pull back the curtain and explore why Gemini stands out in the Zodiac. Why everyone, whether they admit it or not, remembers the Geminis they meet. The key traits that define Geminis shine in ways that make them impossible to overlook. At their core, they are seekers, storytellers, and shapeshifters of the Zodiac. Here are the qualities that define them. Adaptability. They can walk into any room, feel the vibe, and blend right in without losing their individuality. Communication skills. Words are their magic. They know how to spark a conversation, tell a story, or break the tension with humor. Curiosity. A Gemini mind is like a sponge. They're always learning, always asking, always exploring new ideas. Dual nature, symbolized by the twins. Geminis are multidimensional. They contain multitudes, often expressing different sides of themselves depending on the moment. Quick wit. Their humor is sharp, spontaneous, and often perfectly timed. Social magnetism. People naturally gravitate toward them because of their lively, playful energy. Why Gemini energy is unforgettable. 1. The two-faced myth and the truth. One of the biggest misconceptions about Gemini is that they refake or two-faced. The reality. They're simply Think of it like this. Most people show the same side of themselves no matter the situation, but Gemini, they are adaptable. They can switch perspectives with ease, which allows them to connect with people on a deeper level. Far from being shallow, this duality is actually their strength. It means they're capable of seeing multiple sides of a story, balancing different roles, and living many lives within one lifetime. 2. Mercury's gift. The power of words. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the cosmic messenger. This gives them fast mental processing. They can connect ideas quicker than most, the art of persuasion. Whether they're debating, storytelling, or negotiating, their words captivate. It's playful expression. They love puns, jokes, and clever wordplay, often leaving people laughing or thinking long after a conversation. In a world where communication is everything, Gemini has the natural edge. They are the Zodiac's translators, the ones who can bridge gaps between people and ideas.
3.
The restless curiosity. Spend an afternoon with a Gemini, and you will quickly see how their minds work. They always moving. One topic leads to another, then to another, and before you know it, you've traveled through 3 completely different conversations. This insatiable curiosity makes them natural learners and explorers. Versatile in knowledge, often knowing a little about everything. Innovators who thrive in fast-changing environments. Their curiosity is not shallow, it's expansive. It drives them to explore, to question, to create, and to never stop evolving. 4. Charisma and social magnetism. Let's be real. Geminis know how to light up a room. Their energy is playful, alive, and magnetic. People are drawn to them because they know how to make others feel included, entertained, and curious about the world. They're natural conversationalists who can talk to anyone. Their humor makes social gatherings less awkward and more fun. They're the ones you remember from a party not because they tried, but because they simply can't help it. 5. The adaptability advantage. Life is unpredictable, and that's exactly where Gemini thrives. Their adaptable nature makes them quick on their feet, able to pivot when situations change, and resilient in the face of challenges. While some may struggle with change, Geminis embrace it. For them, change is not something to fear, but something to explore. That's why many Geminis often reinvent themselves throughout their lives. New careers, new passions, new versions of themselves. And every time they pull it off effortlessly. Why people are drawn to Gemini energy. There's a reason why you rarely forget a Gemini. They stand out because they make life feel exciting. With them, conversations are never dull, and there's always something new to discover. Challenge your perspective. They can flip the script and show you a side of things you hadn't considered. Bring lightness and humor. Even in tough times, they find ways to lift the mood, inspire curiosity. Their hunger for life often sparks your own curiosity. I feel like many people in one. A Gemini can be your funniest friend, your thoughtful advisor, your mischievous partner in crime all in the same day. Ultimately, Gemini energy is unforgettable because it's alive, it's unpredictable. It's a reminder that life isn't meant to be lived in one lane, it's meant to be explored from every angle. Conclusion: the Gemini legacy Geminis are not the background characters of the Zodiac. They're the storytellers, the idea weavers, the connectors, and the social chameleons who bring color to every space they enter. Yes, they can be complex. Yes, they can change their minds, moods, and perspectives quickly. But that's not a flaw, it's their superpower. Their duality, curiosity, adaptability, and charisma are what make them stand out. When you meet a Gemini, you don't just meet a person, you meet a world. A secret world of quicksilver thoughts, endless curiosity, and the art of adaptable minds. And that's why no matter how much time passes, you'll never forget them.